So I just be sitting here, and I told y'all I'm a nerd for real. I like to learn stuff. And I love how the ancestors just be throwing stuff out there. They just be throwing stuff out there. And I just be like, okay, I got it. So this is for a different, uh, I'd say, group of chosen individuals. Someone's trying to break through. When I was channeling this energy, I was getting like inventors. Uh, I'm truly seeing like the star card, like not just your chosen energy, but like forward thinker. Um, I keep hearing movers and shakers. I keep hearing like I heard financial planners. I heard financial advisors, accountants, people who deal with numbers. Okay. And then I started going back and I'm sitting here, I'm like, okay, what are you guys talking about? And something here about, oh, I gotta say it, your gift. You know how we be talking about all those, it's so funny how spirit works. Because they'll show me one thing and then they'll show me like it on another spectrum, right? So you know how we be doing a lot of work to remove like blockages. So like those be like financial blocks, those be like creative blocks for us that are chosen because we understand at this point it's us using our gift that is bringing these things forward. So we gotta constantly be focused on the gift, if you understand. And so now, and some of you guys is learning. Uh, okay, how can I say this? Things are changing. I don't know how else to say this. And I'm going to keep saying this because somebody, I guess, likes when I say it. In order to form a more perfect union. So the status quo is like where we are right now, what we're living in right now. But a lot of you chosen ones, your calling and purpose was to create the new. So there's some individuals who are very much so tapped in right now with the new. And you are, I'm hearing, at the precipice of change. It's kind of like, people can't come to something that's not there yet. So we keep hearing these stories about these new beginnings, this and that, all these other things. And some of you guys are responsible for creating the new thing for people to come to. So you've been getting a lot of downloads on different ways in which you can do this. You know that you are someone that is meant to usher in something new. And so when things are being built from the ground up, right, there are certain things that you got to make sure are in its proper place. The foundation must be sturdy, no holes, no cracks, because then the rodents get in, shit like that. And you got to work your way up. So I feel like God is showing me a vision of many different chosen ones, like working together separately. Like you guys are all doing your own thing, but you're all laying down the groundwork, or you all have a certain part of a blueprint. And what this blueprint is for you chosen ones is to know your piece. Everybody has their job, 3 of Pentacles, right? Everybody has their own job. We are working as, well-oiled machines, if you get what I'm saying. So I'm speaking to chosen ones who are building like it sounds crazy, but if you know, you know, and that's why I love this. I'm speaking to chosen ones who are somewhat building like the infrastructure for what is to come, right? You know how God had his certain ones building the temple and all these other things. It's kind of that type of energy here. This is laying down the groundwork for what is to come. This is, you guys are getting downloads that only you will receive because you actually have a divine job, a mission to fulfill, and you are doing it. So the hermit energy that you guys may have been seeing in your decks is the energy of You are the gatekeeper of this reality. I'm going to leave that there. You allow in what's meant to come in, and you guard you guard the entry, is what God is saying. You know what that means. This is a channeling before I get into what we're really talking about, which is crazy because this is nothing like what I came on here for. Whatever. This is how God works, see? Um, so we know that, okay, a lot of things were built on some fucked up shit. We know that. My ancestors brought me back to slavery. Now, this shouldn't be too hard to understand that we are working with ancestors, okay? And so ancestors have ties to slavery. Ancestors were physically bound, and it represents in our thank you, and it represents in our lives as being spiritually bound, right? Because we can move around, we can walk around, all these other things. So, with that being said, you know how everyone was talking about, it's crazy, reparations and all these other things. What is there not a list of, this is my question, what is there not a list of slaves? I mean, I know somewhere there is a list of all the slave owners. I don't understand. Okay, so there's that. So I had always never understood the whole reparation thing. Like, how are you going to get reparations? Like, who are you? Type energy. But then I was sitting here, and my ancestors, the reason why a lot of you guys have such heavy financial curses and why your financial aspect and area of your life has been so up and down, so out of whack. So, that Five of Pentacles energy is, there's something that needed to break. And this is in the spirit. And once this breaks, this is how this inheritance begins to flow into your life. And you will know that it's here. You will know that something has broken. And not only off of you, but off of many other individuals. Star card, you're the healer. Okay. The reparations energy. I was doing some research and I was like, oh, reparations were definitely paid, but to the owners of the slaves. The slaves never received anything, right? And let's think about it. We take that in terms of, I was thinking earlier about who gives permission on who to shadow ban. Like, who gives the green light to the entity to block something? Like, who are these, we as readers, who are these invisible people that be harnessing and siphoning our energy and stealing from us? There's something here the ancestors are showing a lot of you guys. And this comes with taking your power back. Okay, so the rich get richer while the poor get poorer. Money is the root of all evil. Now, for some of you guys, you understand this, right? I mean, it's on the dollar. It's on the money, right? In God we trust. And it's funny how a lot of you guys, what God is saying here is this new energy, or this new that is being built, is going to be really built on that energy. You see, people, it's kind of like the more money you get, the more power you get, naturally here comes corruption. And this is why for a lot of y'all, I said so many times, the poor righteous teachers, you guys are already rich. And it's like, God is not going to give you this richness, this wealth, right? God is not going to put this richness in your hand until you understand. A basis of knowledge requires a foundation of understanding. Okay? That's what I just heard. How can a nation be freed while their finances are still bound? So, this is what's coming in the new year. Banks, franchises, and I got this specifically as a download. Banks, franchises, corporations involved in illegal spending will be caught. So, there's that. Banking institutions are being investigated. Moving of money to unknown locations is happening. Laundering of taxpayer dollars, that's what I heard. Inheritance being given. Money will begin to flow to certain chosen ones because you got something to do here. So as these energies clear out, I talked the other day about wealth transfer. Let me see, the energy of slavery came through and is coming through. I said energy of slavery coming through. I fucking write how I channel. Like, Ancestors are angry that the greedy, power hungry are taking advantage of those who lack knowledge. Slaves were not paid, but what they produced brought income to many others. And it's crazy. You know how many banking institutions were created off of slave owners being compensated? Like, okay, well, we can't have you as slaves anymore, so we're gonna pay y'all. We're gonna pay the slave owners, and we're gonna, you're gonna get paid for the workers you're losing, but the workers didn't get paid, right? And these individuals that got these settlements, these, types of things, went on to open banks. And so now we got, you see what I'm saying here? And then I think to myself, could it be possible that, how there's like interest and stuff? Like, is it possible that certain like banking institutions are charging like higher interest rates on individuals of color? Can that be proven? Like, this is how my mind works. Like, there got to be a way to figure it out. The rich getting richer and the poor getting poorer, I feel like is a curse that was spoken and it has stuck. Why is that? People just be saying things. Do people question? Why would that be something that would be true? How could that be true? Banks are owned, oh wow. Banks are owned by slave owner families. And then, of course, lately, I've heard some people bring up Rockefellers and stuff. Lately, I've been hearing the Rothschilds. I don't know. So, the spirit's getting deep. The Rothschilds, who have a hand in every financial thing, have unlimited power and control. I don't know. That's what I heard. Greed, power, and control. There was a couple wars that, were funded by the Rothschilds as well. It's kind of like, it's crazy. I'm just going to be quiet. Y'all do your research. Chosen ones, it's why your gift is important. Um, and then I think about, the deficit of this country and all the money that we supposedly owe. It's like, how we owe all this money? Like, what is it really? How far back does it go? Because I remember doing some research when it came to like George Washington and the things that he was involved in, and you know, like this shit is crazy. But when we don't get nothing, and we gotta work out, and we gotta slave continuously to get a couple dollars. Yeah, all right. So this is why those of you guys who feel like this has been your life, this is why you are so gifted, because God's like, nah. People before you created an income and a legacy this way. You're going to create a legacy that way. You're going to do it in a way where you will have everything stacked up against you. But I'm going to show you something. I'm going to bring you out and I'm going to bring you through. No one person should have all that power. Whoever that person is, that's what God is saying about them. And this is power that was given to this individual, this family, the Hierophant. I mean, shit, this corporation, this franchise, whatever this was power that was given to these individuals off the backs of other individuals. And God's saying those types of things are no longer going to be able to, continue. Infrastructure. You heard what I said when I channeled. So God is getting to the infrastructure of things. Let me see. What will, and again, chosen ones who have this gift to be able to see the infrastructure of a thing. People are only surface level for the most part. But for the chosen ones who have, the gift of discernment and to be able to see a thing in its entirety, this is why you have these gifts, and this is why God has put you out here. This is why God is saying, even if it sounds weird, even if it sounds crazy, you're getting a download for a reason. Give it. And I'm not speaking for myself. There are many vessels out here that be speaking and dropping gems that people can pick up. What will you create? How can you unblock the flow of abundance that's been held up for so long? So some of you guys, this is why your creative energy is being charged up. Oh yeah, and then I had questions. I already. Oh gosh. Then I had questions, but I already said one. Do banks charge a higher interest rate for people of color? Are there still certain institutions that give more to one than another? Stuff like that. Can this be seen? Is it evident? And can it be proven? Okay. And it's time for us to create something, pretty much. And us is us. Whoever us is that feels like they are a part of the us that I'm speaking about. I don't know. This has something to do with the financial aspect of the chosen individuals' lives and how these old structures are being broken down and how God is asking you to build something new. No one thinks that they can build a thing until they actually start building a thing. There are many individuals out here that have access to funds that can pour that energy into something that is going to be better, where it's equal, where it's balanced, where everybody gets the same thing. It seems like these individuals that be watching us be like watching us for our downloads and the messages we get, like the things that God says that he be wanting us to create so that they can then go and create off of it. Like, okay, well, they're gonna do this, so we're gonna steal that idea, but we're gonna skew it up, and we're gonna saute it, we're gonna toss it around, and then it's gonna present as something that is opposing what they are trying to create. So it's like, shit's crazy. That shit's stopping too, because when you can see it, you can see it. I just saw that pretty clearly. But then again, we don't be getting paid, right? And our messages be getting all fucking chopped up, and they be having us looking all crazy and all types of weird shit, right? Yeah. God's exposing some things. So some of you guys, chosen ones, this is about to be a season for you to it may be again another season of, shit, you're being guided. So you're gonna have many seasons of isolation because you gotta create something. And whoever I'm helping to create something, I am so blessed to be able to share this energy with you. Because I see it. I see the building. I see it. I see the vision. All right. So what does my collective need to know with this energy, God? Yeah. 5 of Swords in reverse, like I said yesterday. 717 you may have been seeing. I have the Chariot, the Judgment, and the Star. Yeah. Forward thinkers. It's time for you to put those creative ideas into action. The Magician in reverse with the 7 of Cups. I mean, wow. Okay, so that's cool. Because on one end of it, I have the Magician, right, upright with the 4 of Wands in reverse. But I said Magician reverse because I was looking at the 4 of Wands reverse. But behind the 4 of Wands reverse is the Temperance. So whoever was sending an energy to you, right, to try to shake up that stability. Remember, the 4 of Wands is the foundation. Everyone says the 4 of Wands is the reunion card. The 4 of Wands is the foundation of a home, the foundation of a business, the foundation of a plan, the foundation of an idea. This is what you guys have been manifesting. And people have been trying to uproot that, fuck that shit up. But you've been doing a whole lot of transmuting of this energy. And what it's doing, okay, instead of shaking up your firm foundation, what it's actually doing is giving you clearer enlightenment on the cracks that were there to begin with. So it's actually helping you. So the divine is using this energy for you right now. Continue to create. Okay, that's what I heard. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, behind the scenes. I said that in the beginning. That well-oiled machine. You guys are working with a team of individuals. You hear what I said? As above, so below. So best believe down here, there's a team of individuals that fuck with you. The Empress, and they are coming to you. The Empress, 3 of Pentacles. These are individuals. God told whoever you are to get out here and make yourself seen, right? This was something that was told to you in the past. So I'm talking to people, High Priestess, Justice. I'm talking to individuals that got a download a long time ago that said, listen, I need you in the forefront of a thing. I need you to get out there. I need you to showcase your work. You were called here. And so now you're in this energy of Empress, 3 of Pentacles, and people are expanding off of the knowledge you are providing. You are doing exactly what God is having you do in this season. All right? I feel like you're guiding people. Oh, wow. It sounds cliche, but somebody out here is guiding people to the promise. Now, you could say the promised land, or you could just say you're guiding people toward God's promise. Emperor. Yeah. Someone is at the forefront of something. Empress, Emperor energy. Whoever you are you where you should be. That's all I can say. 7 of Swords is in reverse. I feel like when I keep saying you're where you're supposed to be, like you got to be somewhere to get this blessing. Okay, I'm seeing a baseball field. I'm seeing, I don't know what this is, but I'm seeing a baseball field and I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles, like the glove, the ball. I don't know. Like you have to be in the proper position to catch the ball type energy. And somebody was where they needed to be. And that ball, Ace of Pentacles energy, like this is like divine alignment for something. You're in alignment for this assignment. Something is coming to you because you are exactly where you should be at the opportune time. Divine timing is at play here for whatever this is that is being built. Something is being built while something is being torn down. Some of you guys are responsible for the breaking down of a thing, and some of you guys are responsible for the building of a thing. They are happening at the same time. Okay, this is divine will manifesting. As above, so below. So God is using you right now. I heard precipice of change. So divine masculines and divine feminines out here, this was what you was healing for, the Ace of Swords. So a lot of you guys are getting direct truths. With the judgment and the Ace of Swords, your judgment is accurate. Your judgment is correct. The answer is yes. All right. Should you move forward with this idea, with this project, with this vision that you have seen? Chariot, Ace of Swords, yes. Are you healed? Are you done? Are you spiritually ascendant? So maybe you're ascendant, whatever that is. I think that's rising. I don't know. Something about that here too. You're rising, you're in your calling, the Hierophant, the Ace of Swords. Now, switch real quick. Somebody out here, God is saying the messages that you are about to receive, like the downloads that you're about to get, that you need to give, are going to be very, like, to the point. So, Ace of Swords, Seven of Cups in reverse, God is saying you're not out here to, you're not doing what you did before. You're giving knowledge and you out. The people will do with it what they must. That's what I just heard. Three of Wands. So I feel like your time of investing in bringing said balance is done. Now you're just going to be speaking on the balance that is to come. That's what God is saying right now. So know your position. People out here doing too much. The Magician is here. So yeah, this is your mind, willpower, God power. I heard Godfidence. The Ace of Swords, the Magician, and the Hierophant. This is why God is saying Three of Wands. There's nothing for you to worry about, nothing for you to be afraid of. You are helping to create a more powerful, more perfect union. The Emperor, the Empress. I like that. Okay. Two of Pentacles is transfers. So some of you guys, you might be getting transferred at work. Some of you guys may have put in for a transfer. But some of you guys, you're going to be getting transfers to your accounts. This is money owed to you. Seven of Cups in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse. The Moon. When this will come, I don't know. But the Moon, Ten of Pentacles. Eight of Swords reverse. Yeah, something's coming to you. The Fool with the Death. That's definitely a transition. That's definitely a death and a rebirth in the financial aspect of your life. I don't know who you are, what you've done. High Priestess. And I'm not going to clarify the High Priestess. But the world has seen you. The High Priestess, the world, the Eight of Pentacles with the Page of Swords. Like I said yesterday, regardless of who wants to tell you, the Moon. There are a lot of people that are watching you. Justice. Let me see here. Yep. And I heard it's time. The Justice with the Death is it's time for a change. So whoever these individuals are who are involved in bringing said changes, they want to say thank you to you. Hold on. Yep. The Sun card. You don't know the unions that you have. People be thinking every time I talk about people are coming into unions and someone want to give you an offer and someone want to give you a gift that it's, man, this is a spiritual fucking journey we on. And this is why some of you guys have the role of waking people up. Again, everybody got different roles that God has them play. There is not just one chosen one. There are 12 tribes of 12,000 chosen individuals. That's a lot of motherfucking people. So if you think you're the only one chosen out here and you got all these fucking tasks and jobs, I'm sorry, you're not chosen, period. There's no way one person can do all this work. This already is a well-oiled machine that has been working together, whether people know it or not. There are individuals in positions of power who are awake. There are individuals who understand the wrongs of the world. There are individuals that understand polarity and duality. There are individuals that believe that y'all are fucking strong beyond measure for the shit that you have gone through and overcome. There are individuals out here that are behind the scenes cheering and rooting for you. There are individuals out here that you do not know, have never met, will never see, will never talk to. that are putting in good words on your behalf. Justice with the Sun, Page of Swords, they're watching you work. Eight of Pentacles, thank those individuals that sent them to watch you work. They know you're the truth. Six of Wands, and these individuals, whoever is helping you behind the scenes, Three of Pentacles, they want you to know that success is here. You will be successful at whatever endeavor this is. You even got energies of the Justice being like, yo, do what you will. Protect and serve type energy. Like, I'm trying to tell you, this shit's powerful. You're guiding individuals toward freedom. Don't nobody want to be bound. Don't nobody want to be stuck. The snow energy, shit's being frozen up, accounts being frozen, money being looked into. Fucking, I just said laundering and all types of shit. They opening up fucking car washes all over the motherfucking place. How many car washes do we need in the city? I'm just saying what I'm saying. There's a whole lot of shit that's about to come out. And for you guys that were a part of helping to bring the balance. See, it's not really about exposing who's doing wrong. It's about exposing the wrong being done. And whoever is in a position that thinks they can do wrong, that's not your fault, chosen one. Ace of Pentacles. Keep using your gift. Your gifts are making room for you. You are meant to create abundance using your gift. And it may not be in the way in which you think. Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. One idea could turn you to a millionaire. One download could give you that empire. One gem given to the right person in a community could be a jackpot. You understand? You don't got to chase shit. When you are it, you know who to give to, how to give yourself, how to be a blessing. You're always going to get that back. You heard my heater knock. All right. Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Wands in reverse, Ten of Cups, the Sun. Well, this looks like prophecy being fulfilled here. Anytime I see the Ten of Cups, it's prophecy. And with the Seven of Wands right in front of it, this can't be blocked from you. It's like you. The universe is here. The world. Shoot. You know what it means to have the world protecting you? So many people grew up thinking, oh, the world's against me. I'm cursed. I must have done this in a past life. Y'all got the world on your side. I'm not talking about people. People are in the world. You know this. I'm talking about the literal world. All the forces at play. Light, dark. Everything is working together to protect you as you uplift it. You're not out here doing nothing wrong. And that's why you get all this protection. And yeah, there done been some tears. There done been some rips in your foundation. There done been some holes poked. But it's like God is saying, like, it's shit. I don't know. You got this. I just feel like God is so proud of you, chosen ones. He's so proud of us. I'm not going to exclude myself from this because this is a great mind here. The universe is mental, not emotional. And when you became emotionally balanced, you were more in flow with what was going on around you. You weren't feeling what you saw. You weren't internalizing sight and changing it to emotion. The universe is mental. All right, what else do they need to know? Yeah. Ace of Pentacles with this Ten of Pentacles. This is like an influx. I don't know where the fuck it's coming from. But like I said, it's a part of the spiritual inheritance. The thing with the spiritual inheritance is it's like this is like a vault. Somebody got the keys to the vault. Sorry. This is like a vault. This is like where all of the spiritual energy is stored up because money is just paper. This is like where all of the spiritual energy of abundance is stored up. And I feel like God said at an opportune time, I'm seeing this Ace of Pentacles as an O, as at an opportune time, this vault would be unlocked, this door would be opened, this increase would flow in, flow down. And like this is the time. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, the sun in the world. Like increase is coming from the divine. I don't know. That's all I can say. If you get it, you get it. 8 of Pentacles is here. All of your hard work. What about my collective's hard work? Devil in reverse, Hermit. Confirmation with that knock once again. Yeah. You had to rid something from something to get something else. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. So something had to be done away with for something else to come. And whatever that was that had to be done away with, it's done away with. I heard productivity. Empress. Yeah. There's a, okay. These divine feminines are not passionate about the ways of the world anymore. That's why, like, there's this energy of elevation here. Somebody, you were taught to change your relationship with money for a specific purpose. And God probably put you through many seasons of lack and not having. But it was so that you could ultimately have more once something else transpired. So I'm just giving you a download. 2 of Swords in reverse, Queen of Wands. And there's also a reason why God had told you to continue to see some type of vision here for the future. You were given a very, very, very in-depth vision a long time ago. And this is why I'm here to always tell you to hold it. Because sometimes it gets blurry, 7 of Cups, but the sun always comes out. You understand? And you always remember the promise that came along with that vision. So there's something here for you where that vision is definitely about, that vision is about to be made manifest. And you're going to see it first. The Magician, High Priestess, 7 of Cups in reverse. God said, I put in you a good thing to do. The Magician. And when you realized that you had all the tools that you needed on your own to do what you needed to do, 6 of Swords, Fool, you were able to transition. So now you are in full alignment again, because there was a little bit of fuckery that just transpired where people was trying to lower your vibration. However they were doing that. You are aligned again, and with the Lovers and the Moon reverse, God is saying, end it there. 2 of Pentacles, go with the flow. This is all new. I heard uncharted territory. The path is being paved as you walk it. So you don't know what the fuck is going on. That's why God said end it there. 2 of Pentacles, go with the flow. Okay? So yeah, I don't know. But this really has to do with your gift and what God told you to see. That's what people don't realize about y'all. Like, you really are doing something because you were told to. Which means anything that tries to get in the way of that has to go. Because you know how important what God told you to do is. Not even for yourself, but I don't want to say mankind, but fuck, the world, a community, a group of people. This is why you're dedicated. This is why you're devoted. This is why you do this shit every day. This is why you talk about this shit all the time. Whoever that fucking is and that nasty ass energy. This is why. And again, God said, if you build it, they will come. God said, each one teach one. So God told you to share your knowledge. You have lived experience. You have wisdom. You have gifts. Some of you guys are really finally starting to not be feeling bad about being gifted. Some of y'all, you're really done dimming your light. Some of y'all is like, look, before I was coming in as a Page of Cups, like, I think I can show you guys this part of me. And now the divine is saying, like, nah, you coming in like a wrecking ball. And that's what they needed from you. Owning who you are. The right people will love you. The right people will support you. And again, in a world where everybody's watching everybody else, that's what they do. For you to still remain true in who you are, that speaks volumes. You are made to stand the test of time. And I feel like you have been tested time after time. Something here with you passing tests. You came back here to learn. The earth is our school. And so I feel like in you being taught by the world, you got a little extra help because you have the divine on your side and you listen. It's like God's like, okay, now it's time to build that thing. Like, and when I say like the new, everybody be talking about the new world and all this other stuff. It's just pretty much a higher level of consciousness. Okay, it's not a physical new place. We ain't going nowhere. And in order to build these things more perfectly, then we must be aligned with the higher power. As in when the older world or ways of being were created with a lesser form of power. And it's meant to stabilize a thing. And to the extent of which this is going to transform individuals' lives, we do not know. I don't know who is. But if the old way was causing people to be bound and trapped and stuck in fear and hopeless and lost, maybe God is saying this new thing is going to be new. It's going to be not that. And what is that? Who fucking knows? It's always been that. So this is why I'm saying, God be like, think bigger. And I know those with eyes see and those with ears hear. I say that because sometimes when people talk to me, I can see what they're saying. And what I see is completely different than what they got coming out their mouths. You understand? And then sometimes, it's the same like when I hear people talk, it's like I'm computing it differently. Like I hear you, but no, that's not it's not it. So sometimes when you guys, I don't know, it goes both ways. And again, that's too not just what people think when I say that, because I can't even explain what I'm trying to say, but you get it. Everything is about vibration, is what I'm learning. And your throat chakras, chosen ones, and creating these changes, you know, I don't know why they keep talking about their throat chakra, because you have a gift and it's channeled through your voice. Why they want to shut you up? Why they want to do that? Why they want to do this? It's not even what you're saying. That's what they don't realize. It's the frequency and vibration in which you say what you say that causes things to change. And these are things that man can't control. Confirmation with that knock. These gifts are truly divine and they're opening up. And God says, again, responsibility comes with this. Knowledge and power, all of these things. But I'm talking to a chosen one who already knows this. This is someone who has seen many, many, many before them misuse and abuse the power that they were given. So this is a chosen one who is humble. And I also heard the meek shall inherit the earth. So whatever that means. that was written. So that's what I got. Whatever these money ideas are, whatever these, these new money matters, these new financial prospects, I'm trying to tell you, go for it. You got an idea, your gift has led you to it. You've been directed exactly there. Put all your resources in that thing. People say, don't put all your eggs in one basket. But God is saying, okay, you have everything you need to put all you got into this thing. Give it some time. And whatever this is, okay, you will see how God has blessed that thing to expand. Go for it. Money matters right now. Financial increases on the table. You know, it's time for the starseeds. It's time for the ones that we done read about to be seen and for them to begin to receive the inheritance that has been promised to them through their ancestors who said they was coming back. They was coming back to fight for what was taken from them. A lot of you guys, what you need to understand is you are a vessel here. And at this point, the divine is using you to create some shit. So, and it's not always the way you guys may see it. Like, you are the living embodiment of divine truth. And if you understand what that entails, you understand why this calling is so heavy. God said, put your crowns on, kings and queens. I heard, pick up your heads and put down your swords. I heard, the battle has been won. The world is yours. Then I heard, whose world is this? All right, y'all, I'm out. Do what y'all got to do out here. You're making God proud. You are out here to move and shake some things. There's a time to build, there's a time to destroy, there's a time for love, there's a time for hate, there's a time for rain, there's a time for the sun, there's a time for everything. Y'all know this. Stay true to who you are. Keep building. Let's go, let's go, let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's go.